The creator of Claude Code just dropped the top 6 tips for the new Opus 4.7. And in this video, I'm going to be breaking down each one of them, walking through it, and how you can actually apply it to Claude Code so you can start tripling, quadrupling the output that you're getting from Claude Opus 4.7 that just dropped yesterday. Now, if you are a business owner, go click the link in the description below. Go join my community. I've got over 663 active business owners inside, all learning from me directly. We're learning Claude and Claude Code. So let's get right into it, guys. So Boris Cherney dropped 6 tips, actually, I think about 18 hours ago. I think he did it on Twitter last night. And somebody put it together into a Claude repo, which is really cool. But basically, he dropped 6 tips to get the most out of Opus 4.7. So we're going to be breaking down each one of them. We're actually going to be trying it live too, because this is brand new. So this is going to kind of be a live reaction as well, which is pretty dope. But let's get right into it. So first tip that he dropped was auto mode. So no more permission prompts. So basically, this new feature that he dropped within Claude actually has so there should be, accept edits are right here. So if I can I zoom in maybe? Yeah, sweet. So we can see right here at the bottom, it says accept edit. So you can actually click on this. You can do ask permissions. So this is basically just going to prompt you with more permissions moving forward. Accept edits will accept all the edits moving forward. So like in the way that they set it up, basically it's not like dangerously skip permissions in Claude where it's like goes and just like rips through everything and just like doesn't use any permissions. It's a smarter way where it skips all the kind of the BS permissions, and the really crucial ones that it needs from you is it will ask basically. So it's not like, it's like a good medium between the normal mode and the dangerously skip permissions, and it just like skips everything that's unimportant and only asks you for permission when it is important, which is really cool. And then you've got obviously plan mode down there, but that's not the new feature. But yes, so that's auto mode. So definitely check that out. I will be ripping that moving forward. And then number 2 is the new / fewer permission prompts skill. So they released a new fewer permission prompt skill that it scans through your session history and finds. So basically, it looks through all your sessions inside of Claude Code. So if I like open this up here and I open up my session history, which is like kind of like my internet history, which is a little whatchamacallit. But yeah, here, so you have your session history. So basically, it'll go through and read all of those sessions and find where you are getting asked a ton of permissions and optimize it. So let's see if it's actually installed already. Let's see if do they do fewer permissions? How does that work? So the fewer permission skill, I wonder if it's like on global here. No, interesting. So I wonder if they have to have you like download it or something. But I guess it basically just scans your permissions and finds where you can optimize. So really cool. So right off the bat, they are optimizing the permission thing, which is great because a lot of my clients, when they go through Claude and they keep seeing these permissions, they think it's broken. So that's really good to see. And it also takes so much time to do accepting permissions. It screws me over. And then you got recaps. Okay, cool. So looks like recaps. So recaps is basically like a summary of what the context window is in every single Claude Code session. So if I open up like my terminal session, I can actually show you guys right here. So here's what I got right here. Boom. So it says at the bottom, it gives you a recap of what we're doing inside, right? So you're like constantly up to date on like, this is what we're doing here, right? Now I use the rename feature to like Boris. So like name my terminals so I can like stay organized, but this is great because it gives you like a full recap on exactly like what you're doing live. So that's already working, which is super cool. Then you got focus mode. So focus mode, I was a little confused about this, but basically you can toggle it on and off to it like basically hides all the immediate work in Claude Code, and then it has it only focus on the final result, meaning like all of like the step-by-step processes, it's not focusing directly on like, okay, step 1, step 2, step 3. It's thinking about, okay, I need to build a content system. Here's where we're starting. And then it's going to focus purely on getting that result that it wants versus getting the result in each step, which is really cool. And at least from what I've seen, that's exactly how it works. And then I wonder if there's like a click around button here. So I wonder, Interesting. Where do you find that though? Oh, okay, so you can toggle it. So it looks like it's only in terminal. Gotcha. Okay. Then you've got configure your effort level. So it looks like so basically effort level, you can control how hard the model thinks. So with Claude, if you click on the bottom here at Opus, there's actually effort now. So low, medium, high, and max. So you can control how hard it thinks. So if you don't want to use a ton of tokens and you're doing something that's very like mediocre task, it's very like repeatable, you can go low or medium because you don't need high token usage to pull that off, right? It's kind of like switching models. So it's almost like you had the ability to switch models before, and now you can switch effort levels as well. So you could do Sonnet 4.6 on low effort level, and I'm sure you'd save a ton of tokens versus like doing Opus 4.7 million context window on max would be probably the greatest model on earth. So it gives you a little bit more ability and wiggle room to optimize your token usage and basic. Yeah, I mean that's really all you'd use it for. I don't know why else. So, but yeah, I mean it just essentially, and then lower effort gives you faster responses, lower token usage, more intelligence, higher capability for the higher effort. And then finally, number 6 is giving Claude a way to verify his work. So I was a little confused about this one, but I'm just assuming here for basically you're giving it context on how it did. So you can train the model a little bit easier, right? So for example here, so I guess he put like test itself end to end, and then you can run simplify and it puts up a PR. Interesting. So for back end work, you can basically like test it. Front end work, you give it like a Claude Chromium extension so it can actually look at its work. And then the desktop app, you can give it like computer use. So again, it can just check all its work and learn from it. So you're giving it a way to verify its work. Boris is a little confusing for the average everyday guy just like myself. But yeah, guys, so that's the 6 tips. So just to take away, auto mode, we got auto mode now, so start using that. Fewer permission skills basically allows you to, it allows Claude to learn from its mass amounts of permissions that it's asking to optimize. Recaps tells you exactly what the context window is about. Focus mode allows Claude to focus on the end result, not the immediate steps. 5 is you can configure your effort level to make the model work, think harder or think less to basically optimize token usage. And then 6 is training Claude on its final outputs by giving it more information and screenshots and all this stuff as a final result. So that's everything for the 6 tips from Boris Cherny, who created Opus 4.7 and this new model. So that's everything for this video. If you guys are a business owner, I want you to click the link below in the description. Go check out my community. We've got over 663 active business owners inside learning directly from me on Claude Code. I'm training their teams, how to build content systems, ad systems, automating their marketing, literally everything that you need to cut costs and scale your business. So that's everything for this video. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys at the next one.